Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. I am so very glad to have you all here. Red Mage, Stitch, Josh, Spiky Boy, and anybody who's lurking, thank you so much for being here. It is lovely, as always, to be here with you. And we're going to be jumping back into Xenoblade Chronicles in just a moment. We're getting to some of the more fun kind of side quests. There's good story still to come, but we're probably not going to do a lot of story today. Today's going to be mostly side questing, just because no, I don't even consider this a spoiler. We are approaching the end of the game. We could probably get there today. Definitely we could get there in 2 streams. But, you know, there's still a lot I want to do. I'm not going for 100% playthrough, but there are many things that I'd like to do before we finish the game. And now I have to do the thing I do where I summarize last stream, and that's going to be a challenge. Also, I'm very excited. If you look down below, roughly where my average viewer goal is, you'll see that we've surpassed 15. That was my goal for this whole year. It's August. Yeah, it's the end of August, but the support these past couple of months, and especially this last month, has been amazing. And I cannot thank you all enough for being here, for being part of making that happen. Um, it means an enormous amount to me. So yeah, I really appreciate it, and I very much look forward to seeing how much further this can take us. Currently dreading a severe storm. Well, yeah, Josh, you're not gonna miss a lot of story. Um, any kind of important story beats will, yeah, just realistically, not a lot of story. One or two moments, but nothing that super matters. So don't worry, Josh, you're not going to be missing a lot if you do miss stuff. Um, so yeah, I do have something planned for when I reach 16 average, which, honestly, the way things have been going, isn't going to take too long. That's not like being super arrogant. I'm just talking statistically, because some of the streams that are about to fall out of the 30 days that Twitch considers were pretty low numbers. So when those drop off, the average will go up. So I've got something planned for 16, and if it keeps going, I'll have to think of more rewards. But yeah, I'm super grateful. Anyway. Oh. Oh, interesting. My capture card has frozen. It just occurred to me, because I've now got the game open and you're not seeing it. So, let me try to fix this. Hi, T-Dragon. Yeah, it's not even picking up that my capture card exists, which is fantastic, especially during stream, especially when I tested it out. Oh well. Hopefully this doesn't take too long to fix. Gotta love capture cards, and then you gotta cry. Hi, T-Dragon. Okay. It's not the one I want, though. I don't want Elgato game capture. It's just less good. Fine, we'll go with that. Chat, can you hear that? And how is the volume from in-game? A little bit quiet in this area. So I'm gonna do some jumping, since that's normally a pretty reliable volume. You can hear it? Okay. That is all we need. I don't know why it stopped working all of a sudden, but it did. So yeah. Quick summary of last stream. Shulk went to fight Egil. Egil used the Mechanis to kill probably several thousand inhabitants of Bionis. Shulk fought Egil. Shulk won. Shulk chose not to kill Egil. Dixon lived up to his name. Dixon shot Shulk in the back. Revealed that Shulk had been dead since he was about 8 years old. That he was inhabited by a god called Zanza. That the Zanza we met previously was in fact not Zanza, but Zanza's previous shell, a giant named Ardlis, who used to be friends with Egil, until he picked up the Monado and got basically corrupted by it. And then Zanza took the Monado. Shulk nearly died. Mayneth, who was in Fiora, fought Egil. Mayneth left Fiora to fight Egil. Mayneth lost. Zanza now has 2 Monados. Shulk came back after talking with Elvis in a dream. A lot happened. A lot happened. If any of that confused you, A, justifiable. B, just watch the VOD. I know it's like 3 hours, but, like, you need to. Also, Shulk no longer has his Monado. He now has a replica Monado, which is a good chunk weaker. Did I miss anything for those who were here last week? We can talk to Linada.
How are you?
Zanza underestimated what we are capable of. That is our chance. Now, all you need to do is... Sorry, I know it won't be easy. All I need to do is what? You can't stop there. Elvis is... Yeah. Oh, yeah. So... Oh, yeah, also the High Entia all turned into Telethia. That's where Telethia come from. They're High Entia who get corrupted, basically. But only the pure-blooded ones, so Melee is fine. Elvis, Dixon, and Larathea are part of what's called the Trinity. They serve Zanza. But also, Elvis was helping Shulk, so is Elvis good guy? Is Elvis bad guy? Who knows? It has been a time. Do we have the whole party with us? We do. Skill tree updates? Most exciting. Ooh. Fiora upgraded, got a new skill on her Zeal branch. Which is for the whole party, 10% less ether damage. That's lovely. And that's a nice one. Haste is always good. Okay. The, main story wants me to talk to Mikol, so why not? We're ready to fly into the Bionis. Shall we head there now? This is not the end of the game, as you may think it is. But we're still gonna wait a little longer. We'll probably do that today, but not immediately. You know, remarkably, Copper, I just had chicken tendies. There is a side quest here. From this lady, McCrish. And it is a side quest that we need someone special for.
Hi there.
There is something that I wish to tell you people, but I'd feel better talking to someone more thick-skinned and thick-assed. Most people can't understand the suffering I'm going through. I need someone with a thick ass. So yes, this is Ryan's quest. Heck, I keep pressing the wrong button. She wanted thick skin, so let's show off as much skin as possible. It's you! Now listen up. You're to blame for making Hoko's food taste disgusting. So, Hoko was a Noppan chef who moved to Colony 6, whose food was hated by all of the Noppan. And we helped him improve his food by getting better ingredients and better equipment. And now everyone in Colony 6 likes it, except she liked it the way it used to be. What everyone else thought was bad, she liked. And now she's angry because his food is better for everyone but her. I'm all ears. Ryan, look the other person in the eye when you talk to them. Oh god, Dunban's still acting like his dad. The eyes are the window to the soul. Ah, I'm looking. Ryan, eyes, not tits. Nope, didn't get a thing. Forgive me, I lost my composure for a second. But you must see his popularity is affecting the quality of his food. How can people even attempt to enjoy something so normal? Listen up, lady. Food is food. Eat up or shut up. That's what I say. You don't understand. I won't be satisfied by anything other than Hoko's sloppy sludge. Can you not see that, man? I do agree with that, Red Mage. It is possibly the best party for just chatting. Alright already, calm down before someone takes you away for disturbing the peace. I'm sorry, I've only myself to blame. I get so impatient and short-tempered when I'm hungry. Is it my fault that I can only eat Hoko's monstrous meals? The strange and wonderful smells emanating from his restaurant. They're simply intoxicating. You're a weirdo, alright, no doubt about it. How long's it been since you last ate his stuff? I haven't eaten his food since he changed his taste, so about 20 days in total. That long, huh? You must be starving for his old stuff then. That's less than 3 weeks, my god. Can nothing be done? Tell me. I need Hoko's old taste back. Then I can be myself again. Okay. You will not be sorry, sir. I know this isn't a typical request. But the pain. You could never understand this longing. Hurry, please. No sweat. We'll be done before you know it. Hoko, old buddy, old pal. Could you make shitty food? I'm so glad, Copper. Hoko, I have a favor to ask. You know that high Entia girl who's always coming by here? Do you think you could cook her one of your old bad-tasting meals? Hoko know who friends mean. But recently, Bird Girl not come to eat anymore. And Hoko busy right now. Business really good. Why Hoko have to make special food for just one Bird Girl? Just make it for her already, or someone's gonna die, man. But why Frank get so angry? No need to be so impatient. Sorry about that, Hoko. Got carried away. But I'm not messing around here. Yours is the only grub this girl is willing to eat, so work with me. That not sound good. Okay, Hoko make food for girl. But Hoko have problem. Hoko need old ingredients. Hoko stop using them, remember? Can friend bring soya paste shells? Friends get them from Entma King or Barbaric Citri on Valak Mountain. Then I make food Bird Girl likes. Leave it to us, Hoko. Well, I've already got one. Let's go get another. I know just the place. I'm so happy you were able to find good tendies, Copper. Because they're almost all breaded. And I'm assuming these are also breaded, just gluten-free breaded. Excuse me, sir. I would very much like to murder you. How do you feel about that proposition? Boy, do I not know how to play Rhyne. I just never play him. But I'll say Bone Upper fills up incredibly fast.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Iron Lump. What a sad name. This is what you wanted, Red Mage, isn't it? Not that.
Alley-oop,
There we go.
alley-oop, alley-oop, alley-oop.
Sir, I desire your giblets.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quick.
Now it's right time. Stay calm. Stay focused. Suck on this. Get out of here.
Hillbilly! Clear!
Going down. Boom. Powering up.
You know what? You're right, Sads.
Now it's right time.
The only good Rhine time is maximum Rhine time.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Okay, let's get going.
Well, that was easy. It's worth noting, part of the reason I'm doing several side quests now, and specifically, part of the reason I didn't do them before, there are several quests that only open up after the events in Mechonis Core. So, there is a bunch of things that are literally impossible to do before now. Well, sir, here are your shitty ingredients. Oh my god. Those little fruits have faces on them. That's so cute. Correct, Sads. After the events of Dixon living up to his name. You find ingredient. Wowee! Hold on while Hoko make food. Ta-da! Hoko very happy to make food from old days. Hoko even feel like making smelly food is more fun. Whatever you say, you're the boss. Lately, Hoko make food that all customers like. That how Hoko stay in business. But then, Hoko not make food that Hoko want to make. Which way is right way, which way is wrong way? Beats me, haven't got a clue. But friend look impatient. So, I say friend just pick answer now. Hoko can't decide for himself. Ah, this has no effect on the outcome of the game. His business was failing when he made food he wanted. He only had one customer, but she fucking loved it. But he also enjoyed it. Should he pursue a life of making good money and good food? Or shitty money and shitty food? But having fun. I think he should make food his customers like, because it's a business. But Red Mage says fun life. As I said, I don't believe this affects the outcome at all. And heck, Colony 6 has a great restaurant. Wait, Poka Poka hates him? Yeah, but I don't really care about the affinity chart. The thing is, he is running a business. Heck. I'm gonna say make food your customers like. He can always make shitty food for that lady. Friend is right. Customer gets what customer wants. Hoko will keep making food that customers enjoy eating. Hoko must get customers back before he changes his mind. But, McCrish, you can also get what you want.
Hi there.
Has Hoko gone back to his roots? Does his food taste as it used to? Then I shall use all my remaining strength to sample it once more. It's done. Go enjoy yourself, lady. It was all that I had hoped. However, Hoko told me he could never make that. He could never again make that taste. I so wish that he could turn back time to when he first arrived. A place for just me and my hero Hoko. What friend eat today? Same again, he would say. Cheer up. I'm sure there's loads of places that serve rubbish food, lady. That reminds me. I heard you speak to him on my behalf. Well, kinda. Thank you kindly. Your impatience helped Hoko have a change of heart. It was but one meal, but 'twas a meal to remember forever. That a compliment? If you hadn't shouted at him, would he have made more? One cannot dwell on the past. What are you getting at, lady? You are a strange Hums and an easy one to tease. I understand Hoko must do what he must to survive as a chef, and that's why I said that thing. That is enough for me. I've decided to cook food which suits my own tastes. Fucking good! Thank you for your help, but I've got some recipes I want to try. Until we meet again, farewell. And that, importantly, gives you the Brave Top. Doesn't matter too much. But unlocks Ryan's Impatience skill branch. And since Ryan was maxed out on all of his 3 to begin with, this is very useful. So Impatience prioritizes his counter-attack rate, which is actually lovely. Boosts Mad Taunt's effect on non-targeted enemies. That's actually great, because if you've got lots of enemies, then he can still pull them. Grants haste to the party when an enemy is defeated. Great for several enemies, of course. Increases chance of a double attack. Beautiful. Grants haste buff when an attack misses. Is so good, because when attacks miss, it can really screw you up. And finally, Channeled Pain. Fills the talent gauge when damage is taken. On a fucking tank? It's so good. It's so good. I actually wanted to check what we need for Colony 6 at the moment. Housing is at level 5. Commerce, we've got everything we need except Ocean Elixir of Life and Ancient Sardi Meat. Hi, Juice. Hello, I love you. What's the message? By the way, neither of these 2 items was available before now. Oh, heck. I can't remember where we get the black liver bean. It might be somewhere on Mechanis, which will suck. That's a good message, Juice. You're also cute, and I also love you. Both of these we should... Like, everything except the black liver bean we should be able to get. I have a suspicion where it is, and I'm not too concerned. For special, we've got everything we need except the 2 cellular cells. And we can't get those anywhere we currently have access to. Spoiler, they're in the Bionis interior, which we will be heading to sometime today, probably. Colony 9 looks so pretty. At some point, I might also do a stream of just heart-to-hearts. Or not just. It probably won't take a full stream. But do a bunch of them. Okay, so the black liver beans are in the interior. I suspected so. Now, there's another quest I want to do. Bionis Interior. We can just skip travel there. Haha, no. Unfortunately, the part of Bionis Interior we could access previously, the 3rd lung, does not connect to anywhere that is useful for story, nor does it have any collectibles. It's one of the other areas in the game. Unless that's changed now. It doesn't seem to have. No. Oh, wait! There are enemies in here now. Oh! Oh, that's very exciting. These are basically immune cells of the Bionis. These various cellular.
Crashing time!
Don't let a single one escape.
I'm not too partial to these. Worldly, suck on me! That time is now. I'm powering up. You want a piece of me? We choose to fight. Now it's the right time.
I'm so happy I can get these now.
Everyone, don't let your guard down.
I may not be able to get everything I need, but I'm glad to be able to get anything I need.
Let's stay alert.
Also, there are Telethia in here, including Vivid and Stan. A unique monster. Ick, nutritious microbes. I honestly didn't know that there were new things in this part of the Bionis interior. I came here just to kind of make a joke, and then it turned out to be a not joke. Purging antibody. Oh, that put everybody to sleep.
Don't give him an inch, Ryan.
You know, this party is a little bit slow for damage because it is oops all tanks. But I kind of like it. Although I wish Charla would ever heal Ryan. There we go.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
I got there a quality cellular cell. Is that one of the ones I need? Let's find out. I'm not going to do all item grinding on stream because a lot of this makes more sense for off stream. So no, I don't need quality cellular cells. I need flexible cellular cells and steel cellular cells. So it does still seem like I'm unable to get those. To take on a unique monster, especially a unique Telethia, I am going to want Shulk, Ryan, and Charla. The classic team. Shulk, fill up that talent gauge, please. Because I need to be able to purge when the time comes. And well, it may not be the absolute best move. I am going to chain attack just to get some extra damage in there. Since everybody here has pretty good affinity, I'm going to hope for a longer chain attack. Why? God, we're all at like maximum affinity with each other. Which apparently does not matter. Yeah, unfortunately this guy is immune to break. Not resistant, just straight up immune. And we're being attacked by some other fuckers. Which is always not fun. Ow! Oh. Oh. I would like everybody to pay attention to Charlotte's health. That is the explanation for the sounds I just made. Charlotte. Sweetheart. That's much better. I don't know how. A lot of my Monado arts got, like, weirdly reshuffled. So I'm gonna have to fix that at some point. Ooh, we're close. Hello, Zai. Jelly friends? This isn't a unique monster. This is just some sort of jellyfish man. A chain attack may indeed finish him. Okay. You know, I don't think I've ever found that unique monster. Telethia Letter. That is not... If I remember, that's kind of a weird item. We also got the Formus Spear, which is an okay weapon for Dunban. The Vanguard Driver, presumably named after Vanguard. I must see how good that is for Ryan. And an art book for Serene Heart. All good items. Heck, I keep pressing the wrong one there. Oh, bunch of people got level ups there. Not level ups, but improved arts. But what I wanted to check is... I want to check that item we just got. Telethia Letter. The writing is too faint to be legible. The deep imprint of a seal is visible. This is interesting, because it indicates that the Telethia have some desire to hold on to items that were important to them while they were high Entia, which suggests that they're still at least vaguely conscious of who they were. T-Dragon, I didn't even notice the posture check. Thank you. I will do that. Yeah, it's pretty dang sad. But let's check Ryan's equipment. The Machina Driver is very good. The Vanguard Driver has worse maximum, but much better minimum. Yeah, named after one of Ryan's heroes, made by Shulk, especially for Ryan. So, I think I'm actually going to put that on. Strength down is weirdly useful on Ryan. I mean, so is strength up, but I like strength down as well. And Ryan has a day's art. So extending that day's time, always good. Formus Spear has much worse maximum attack, but better minimum. It's not something it's not good enough, especially not with the haste and aggro up that Dunban gets. But yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time here at the moment. Mystical Clisida? Well, heck. If I see a unique monster, I have to fight them at least.
I don't want anyone dying out there.
Leave it to Ryan.
Shit, it's got a fucking spike. Enemies with spikes are the worst. They just are, objectively. Fortunately, this does not seem to be an overwhelmingly powerful spike.
I only need one shot. Don't give him an inch, Ryan.
Okay, can someone wake Ryan up, please? Yeah, I agree. It's nice that they tell you about normal spikes, but they don't tell you about topple spikes until it's too late. He can be broken.
I'm on it.
That's gonna be a lengthy days.
Gotta cool off. Now we're working as one.
And as one, we're unbeatable. Now it's Ryan time. Bring it on. Split it. We can definitely do this.
We're starting to look like a team.
I'll unleash all I've got.
Ah, I thought he'd stay in break for a while. Well, I made a huge mistake.
Here we go. Take this. Right. Yeah. Ryan time.
I'm on it. Nice.
We did it. All right. I'm feeling it. We can definitely do this. Ronaldo, lend us your power.
What do you mean, what about you, Ryan? You don't need healing.
Ryan, don't jump the gun now. Good to go.
Heck.
Don't give him an
The spike is so mean. I mean, all spikes are.
We win.
We make a great team.
Man,
It was fine.
focus.
Electric Gutbuster, that is one of Dunban's arts. And I believe the Asura arms we've seen before. But I believe they're still pretty dang good. They're heavy. They come with a strength up 6. And they're better defense than anything that Ryan has. Yeah, I think we're gonna put these on. Ooh, that was lovely. Anyway, I said I wasn't gonna stick around here too much. One thing that's still true is there are no collectibles in the part of Bionis Interior that you can access at this point. I think I vaguely remember that as well, Sats. It was a unique monster that was... You basically just... You had to have Shulk, and you had to be constantly purging. That was the only way to deal with that one. Because its spikes were just so overwhelming. That's certainly one of the unique monsters. Lightning Renove is one of them. Whether that's the one that was so evil, I can't say for sure. One thing I quickly want to fix is the order of Shulk's Monado arts. This should be Buster. This should be Shield. I like having armor next to Buster. Enchant should be nice and close. Cyclone I almost never use. Purge I actually like to have on the right. So Buster and Shield are the easiest to access. Then Armor and Enchant. Enchant doesn't really matter that much anymore. Because, yeah, we're not fighting a lot of Mechon on account of how Mechonis doesn't exist. Also, Copper, if you're still here, let's try quick traveling to Sword Valley. Oh, we can't. Well, let's try quick traveling to Mechonis Field. That place look. Oh. Well, what about the central Oh. Well, surely Agneritha. Oh. Well, we can quick travel to Mechonis Court. No. Fortunately, you can still quick travel to the Fallen Arm. Because the arm had already fallen, the Fallen Arm still exists. Oh god, Sans, that's amazing. Oh. The idea of Zanza doing doing an infomercial for Bionis Seal. So yeah, you can still go to Fallen Arm. At least that wasn't taken away from us. But I want to speak to somebody here, who I think is only around during the day, but I've been wrong before. There you are. This is actually someone we've spoken to before. Russia has had a couple of quests for us regarding her niece, Cherry.
Oh, fine.
What should I do? I wish there was another grown-up woman I could talk to about this. By grown-up woman, she means Charla. Not Melia.
Oh, fine.
Do you mind if I talk to you about something? Of course, if you think I can help. Once, I used to travel the world as a Nopon merchant. My sister Pon and I ran our own little outfit. It was so enjoyable. Then one night we were attacked as we set camp by Aerith Sea. I was badly injured, and my sister Pon lost her life. How awful. I'm so sorry to hear that. My sister Pon was Cherry's Mama Pon. Since then, I've been taking care of Cherry, but she blames me for her Mama Pon's death. Time is supposed to be a great healer, but maybe Cherry doesn't want to accept what happened that day, even though she knows it was just an accident. I know better than anyone that it's hard to accept these things. Perhaps you're right, but still, I wish it had been me who died that day, and not my sister Pon. That is called survivor's guilt, and it is shitty. You can't think like that, Russia. But maybe... Yes, here's an idea. Tell me, do you know what kind of monster attacked you? It was near the ether crystal deposit at Aerith Sea. It's probably still there, even now. Maybe we could get rid of it. I know that won't change anything between you and Cherry. But you and Cherry need to find some way of getting over this. Her stubbornness has to stop sometime. If you could beat that monster, that would be a great help. I mean, If you say so. Defeat Pillager Hode in the area of the Ether Crystal Deposit. You can count on us. We'll get it done. Ether Crystal Deposit is over there. Hovering Reef 4 is the place to start. And in spite of the chaos at Elkamoth, the rest of Aerith Sea is pretty normal. Apart from the fact that... Prison Island is kind of gone. Also, there are big old beefy Telethia just hanging about. And for those curious, yes, we will be visiting Elkamoth. Mostly because I don't remember what's changed there. I'm curious to see for myself. So if you remember, please do not tell me. I still have a quest to kill these dudes? What the fuck? I'm assuming I need an item they drop. God, Charlotte is so slow.
That's right, Shulk. Shall we?
Let's stay focused. Man, what a bunch of jokers.
I don't even know what I need dense Ansel meat for. Am I going the right way? I am. I feel like now more than ever, the melancholy music of Aerith Sea fits incredibly well. Excuse me. I was told that there was going to be a monster. Did I misread the quest or something? In the area of the Ether Crystal Deposit. Okay. So when they say that, they don't mean this area. They mean that area. Probably. The only thing I can think of. There we go, Mr. Fuckface.
Let's get this done and dusted.
Don't get careless, guys. This won't take long. Ha! Sword drive. All right, I'm feeling it. I'm powering up.
My rifle's getting hotter. Good job, all.
Let's stay focused. Let's not lose.
That was easy enough. Okay. Let's go fix a broken relationship by giving them a scrap of cloth. I'm sure that's exactly what they need to help deal with years of trauma and survivor's guilt. You seem confused, Juice.
Oh, fine.
You got rid of the monster. What saved me back then was my sister pawn's sacrifice. She drew away the monster's attention. That allowed me to escape despite my injuries. But Cherry still feels I abandoned my sister pawn that day. You sort of did. Like, I don't want to blame you, but you sort of did. Can I make one final request? It is about a piece of cloth that belonged to my sister pawn. Can you give it to Cherry for me? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Nopon know. But as long as there's still food available, I don't think they care. Like, the time mushrooms are still gonna tell them when it's time to eat. This is for you. Piece of old cloth? What would I want with this? You don't recognize it? This pattern. I have seen it somewhere before. It's from my beloved Mama Pon's clothing. Where did friends get this? We avenged your mother's death. So my Auntie Pon Russia still regrets what happened? Actually, I already knew that. I know it was not Auntie Pon's fault. It was fault of Monster. I will never forget beloved Mama Pon. I will carry this piece of cloth with me always. Never forget. I will never forget those that were dear to me either. Especially the one who got turned into a rad fucking robot and was on screen for like a total of 6 minutes. Thank you. From now on, I want to patch things up with my Auntie Pon. Yay! Oh! Chat, it's the good ending. I think we have to set the time back a little bit. Ryan just alley-ooping in the background. You gotta love it.
Oh, fine.
We delivered it to her. I see. How was she? She said she doesn't blame you. She knows it was the monster. From now on, she wants to patch things up with you. Me and Cherry patch things up? I do hope I can be like a good Mama Pon to her. You're all she's got, and she's all you've got, right? That's right. I have always wallowed in self-pity about my sister Pon's death. Now I want to put that energy into connecting with Cherry. If you continue to believe in each other, then it'll turn out fine. I've always believed things would turn out okay. Maybe I was even relying on that idea a bit too much. Thank you so much, my friends. I'll do my best. And for that, we get Charlotte's Reliance skill branch. Prioritizing this trait will improve ether defense, which is always good. Memory of Gaddo improves block rate. Hey, remember how Gaddo blocked them from an explosion? She remembers that, and his ghost blocks her. Vendetta increases the chance of a counterattack. Decisive Follow-Up grants the Ether Up buff when an ally defeats an enemy. Revenge. Strength Up and Physical Defense Up when an ally is incapacitated. Both by 50%. That is fantastic in difficult fights. And Ether Explosion greatly increases Ether. A 75-point increase is massive. It'll take us a while to get there, but it's so good. Now, there are actually a couple of other quests in or around Machna Forest that I want to take care of. One of them is, and this was a while back, I met a Nopon scholar who was interested in archaeology. And there are apparently giant ruins. As in, a building that the giants built a long time ago that is now ruined. Somewhere in Magna Forest. And I'm gonna find it. Fortunately, I also know where it is. Isn't that convenient? We've actually been very close before. If you go to Valak Pass, you're right near it. So, there's Valak Mountain, but instead of going there, we head back. And we try to sneak past this big brute. Or instead of sneaking, we just ignore him, because we're too high level for him to attack us. And over here, a building truly built for a giant. And we discover the secret area, King Agni's tomb. We hit the tablet seal and open the doors. To reveal a bunch of dead soldiers. Not giants, but I can't remember what those reptile-looking fuckers are called. And also, several Antos. And brutal Gravar, who, judging by his level, we probably should have fought a while ago. And judging by the bodies all around, got to his position by being the most dominant.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quick.
Sir, do not perceive me.
Let's keep up the pressure. Pesky thing. Right. Good job, everyone.
There we go.
Jokers.
Igna, thank you, that's the name. And we get some pretty underwhelming gear. And let's investigate Agni's coffin. It is too heavy to open. Doesn't look like I can open the giant coffin, but I can feel a draft coming from a gap below the coffin. We should go back and tell Lupa. There's a lot of back and forth in this quest, and it can be a little bit frustrating, but it is worth it for what you get afterward. The reward from this is very good. Here's the thing. Shulk is still, like, a scientist first and a warrior second. So I worry that if Shulk tried to move it, bad things would happen to him. Whereas if Ryan tried to move it, it would probably be perfect. God, he's already got his first skill on this branch. I think Lupa's only out at night. Yes. So, friends found a huge coffin inside the ruins. This indication that these ruins of the ancient giants. Friends felt a breeze blow from underneath the coffin. So something may lie beyond the coffin. Right, I will have to come up with a way of finding out. Now we have evidence that ancient giants lived in Machna. This wonderful. Yeah, but Ryan's way stronger now. I bet he could do it. He's got a strength 6 gem. It'll be fine. Right, I have come up with a way to solve the next mystery. You fine warriors should have no problem moving the coffin. I need to get Elgora's sap, which fortunately I already have, and 3 lots of aqueous andos oil. Let's go fight some andos. You know what? This party already has maximum affinity. Let's get Ricky and Melia out here. And let's look for these. I think she said Flavel Andos. And they're normally on the floating reefs. Yeah. I do think it's weird. People are like, oh, I've run out of this item that comes from inside the High Entia tomb. How did you get it in the first place? Oh no. Oh, he is very large. Large in number, at least. Heck! I want your oil, sir. Give me your oil. I want this transporter. God, the number of level 80 level 87, 88 monsters hanging around now is truly terrifying. And what's scarier is to think that these used to be High Entia. They were just people. Ah! Leave me the frick alone. I wish not to murder you. Or, more importantly, to be murdered by you. Because I doubt I'm going to be doing a lot of murdering in that scenario. Not with you 15 levels above me.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
I will give it my all, no matter the enemy. Fight me! Fight it! Ricky trying really hard. You see it? Of course, you sweet thing. Who's a brave boy?
Melia, are you feeling okay?
I love Melia and Ricky's interactions. They're so good.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
I shall crush the enemy. Ricky can win by himself.
We got through that pretty good.
But we cannot be reckless. Victory to Ricky!
Okay, I got one of the ones I needed. Now I only need one more. By the way, I was going over all the places we can no longer quick travel to, which is almost all of Mechonis. One thing I didn't mention is that Prison Island is no longer accessible either. We saw that Prison Island fell into the ocean, into Aerith Sea, and sunk further into the Bionis. There is no way to get to it. Elkamoth, I believe, yeah, is also inaccessible. Heck! You don't have what I'm looking for. You don't have what I'm looking for at all. Yeah, Dingus, I trusted you. You are very large, sirs. I wish not to be bothered.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
I will give it my all, no matter the enemy. Ricky can win by himself.
Perfect for a chain attack. We got through that pretty good.
Everyone do good! But we cannot be reckless.
You know, if we can get a chain attack next time, it's actually worth doing. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! They're so big and so scary. Their numbers are just too much. Anyway, I was saying it's worth doing a chain attack.
But don't drop your guard.
Purely purely because of how much it improves the affinity between party members.
Here, Ricky go! Fighting! Ricky's sidekicks too good.
Teacher.
Wow!
Perfect.
Heck! I just want your oil.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Ricky can win by himself. I will give it my all.
Give me your oil, good sir.
Good job, everyone.
Victory to Ricky! I see
Heck!
this is the genuine article.
What? Why are there quests? I'm really surprised that there are quests at the Ether Plant. I'll pick those up in a moment. I no longer fear you, because I know how to use teleporters and you don't. Technology saves the day.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
I will give it my
Go.
all, no matter the enemy.
Here we go. Take this.
Now I see there is strength in unity. But Ricky was what?
Not bad.
Ricky was cool, yes?
Just give me a heckin' silver chest. That's all I'm asking for at this point. Please, it's not a lot to ask.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
I will hit my all, no matter the enemy. Let us move in for the flare impulse.
We're the best.
Let us remain.
Or a gold chest, that'll do just fine. Now, there are some quests here. Which makes me think... Yeah! Some of the people who were in Elkamoth escaped here.
How's things?
All who escaped transforming into Telethia were part Hams. What is the purpose for which we mixed blood high NTA exist? What should those of us be doing? Just living is good enough. Muriel, we've spoken to briefly before. She doesn't really stand out super much, though. Have you seen a boy called Tilan anywhere? I'm really worried. No one I ask knows where he is. I've been asking people until our communications went down. He's just a little boy. I can't stop worrying about him. He must still be in Elkamoth. But there's no way I can go there. Little boy gone missing? That's really bad. We have to find him quick. Little boy must be really hungry. Ricky no like being hungry. Exactly. He hasn't eaten for a long time now. I need you to find him as quickly as possible. Please, can you help him? You're all so kind. The capital is a very dangerous place now. Please be careful. All I can do is pray that you and Tilan return safely. So, one of the things I mentioned was that we cannot skip travel to Elkamoth. But that doesn't mean we can't go to Elkamoth. We just can't skip travel there. We have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Me.
The Argentus family. We've spoken to briefly. Nothing particularly exciting. But there is N Argentus, Zell Argentus, and their sisters, and their father, Don Argentus. They will become kind of more important later. I wonder where everyone went. I can't contact Papa or my sister. I suppose I can get along fine by myself.
Me.
Hello, I would like to ask you... No, never mind. This is a matter with which only a high Entia can help. Oh ho ho ho! But what if I told you, madam?
Me.
Melia, listen. I've finally finished deciphering the book. Talia, we met a while ago. She ran off to look for a war god statue and ended up almost getting eaten by a monkey. It happens. I finally finished deciphering the book. That is wonderful news. It is all thanks to Naroth and Ruthen's deciphering machine. I wish I could have shared this joy with them. I understand how you feel. What does the book say? To gain the war god's strength, go to the Church of White. There you must demonstrate your power. Interesting. Is it referring to Valak Mountain? Correct. This means that the true war god statue must be at Valak Mountain. I believe it is stating that the statue is at Lalu's church. Can you help me? Could you go to Valak Mountain to investigate the war god statue? You know I would do anything for Naroth and Ruthen. But I am wary after what happened the other day. I mean, yes, you suffered severe trauma and had to leave your home. I don't expect you to go gallivanting. I understand how you feel. Leave it to me. Even if my friends are unwilling, I'll do what I can to help. Your friends are willing. It is sad that Narath and Ruthen died without fulfilling their dream. We must complete this research, both for them and for you. Thank you. I am moved by the passion you have shown for this cause. This is the perfect way to honor the memory of Narath and Ruthen. I will do that one in a moment. But I think finding a kid lost in Elkamoth is kind of higher priority. It's vague, and it might be hard to see on stream. But there's a very unpleasant, like, black misty effect. Very slight. You can see here, these, I don't know, buses or whatever, are completely stopped. And I don't think it tells you... No, it does tell you where the kid is. But you can't skip travel. It would be way too convenient if you could do that. Given that these are all in their 80s, this is like a pure stealth mission. And it's kind of weird for a game that doesn't generally do that. I mean, the alternative is come back later. Yeah, there's also the red glowy effect around the bottom of the screen. Like, I could grind up and come back later. Ahoy, Niv. How goes? Oh. Give me a second. I'm not sure what's happening, but my capture card just decided not to capture. I have not had problems with my capture card for a while, so this is unpleasant. You're gonna pick up, Elgato? No? You're just gonna decide not to? No, this is just how this is going? God damn it. I had these issues before with my old capture card, which I sent back and got replaced. Because that one was giving me so many problems. And this one has worked perfectly until today. Okay. While I try to sort this out, I'm gonna move to my technical difficulty screen. Because this is not pleasant to watch. Yeah. I'm gonna end stream because now my computer doesn't even pick up that there is a capture card connected. That was fun. Thanks for joining me while it lasted. Hopefully I'll be able to get this sorted out before next week, but that is a really shitty way for stream to end. Man, this capture card was working so well until it wasn't. Anyway, let's raid Chen. Chen is doing a Lego build, and meanwhile, I'm going to spend the next while trying to figure out what the fuck is going on here. And in good news, I will be streaming tomorrow with non-Switch content, which doesn't require a shitty capture card. That will be at 2:30 Eastern Time. And I hope you'll be able to join me for that. I would love to see you there. I hope to have fewer technical difficulties there compared to here. Yeah, everyone's rating Chen because Chen hasn't streamed a lot recently, and I love Chen. So yeah, sorry for the not great end to stream. I hope I can sort it out, and I will see you guys around. Have a great afternoon. Ciao.